What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to answer the question, what is the role of fitness in leadership and how you can use your fitness to become the best possible leader? All right, as we dive into this topic of how fitness and leadership are correlated, I'm gonna break this down into two separate sections. Number one is how your fitness affects you as a leader and your ability to show up. And number two, how your fitness affects others, specifically in how they perceive you. Okay, first off, let's talk about how your fitness affects you. I'm a firm believer that you are the foundation of every area of your life. You're the foundation of your business, you're the foundation of your family, you're the foundation of anything that you show up to externally. And if we're talking about being a leader, I want to be able to be a leader that is actually inspiring. I want to be able to be a leader that is impactful, that gives more than I take, that serves and help others around me. And if that is to be the case, I need to have a healthy foundation. And so something I have the honor to preach all the time to the entrepreneurs and executives and really high level leaders that we serve is the best place to start when it comes to leveling up your leadership is to start with you and your body. Because if I can have more energy, if I can have more confidence, if I can have more mental clarity, it allows me to show up at a different level to the people around me. And I have a question for you today, and this should really shape this topic for you of how fitness affects leadership. And it's this question, is how are you showing up? How are you showing up? What you are you bringing to the people around you? When you show up to your team or to your business or to the people you work with on a daily basis, what you are you bringing? Are you down in the dumps and exhausted and angry, or are you energetic and happy and inspiring and confident? What person are you bringing? Same thing with your family. Are you showing up with energy, with confidence, with mental clarity, with drive, with passion? Like, what you are you bringing? It's a really important question for us to really sit with and say, how am I showing up? What kind of person am I bringing? Because people don't remember what you say, they remember how you make them feel. And a lot of times the way we show up 100% correlates to that. It's not how we dressed, and it's not how we stood, and it's not what we said to people, but it's the energy that we bring. It's how we carry ourselves. And so for you, if you will become the best version of you, which starts with your fitness, with your energy, your confidence, your mental clarity, how you feel about yourself, it actually allows you to show up at a different level. Just think about this practically. If I have more energy to bring to my wife and to my kids, I can probably be a much better dad, right? Pretty simple. If I have more energy to bring, I can probably perform better at work, right? It's way easier to be a good leader when you have energy. It's way easier to be a good leader when you have confidence, when you have mental clarity. Instead, what most people try to do is they want to be a good leader despite their body. It's almost like they have an anchor of their body they're driving around. It's like, I'm going to be a good leader even though I'm pulling this overweight and unconfident and tired body around. You might be listening to this thinking like, man, I think you're pushing my buttons a little bit. I don't love what I see in the mirror. I don't have a ton of energy, but I think I'm a good leader. Guess what? You'd be a way better leader if you could show up better. Ask yourself that question, is how am I showing up? And secondarily to that is, what am I missing out on by me not being my best? If I could show up different, if I could fix my fitness foundation of my energy and how I show up, again, not abs and biceps, not how I look, that's part of it, but how I'm carrying myself in the body as a tool that I bring, if that could change for you, if you could show up better, what would be possible for you? And you may be hearing this like, dude, my life is great. My business is awesome. My family's amazing. I don't really care that my body's out of shape. I would ask you is, what are you leaving on the table? Like, what would be possible if your body was not an anchor that you're dragging around, but it was actually a weapon that you may be getting as much done as you'd like to during the day, but what if you had 10% more energy? What would be possible? What if you had a little bit more confidence as you walked into the boardroom, as you walked into a presentation, or you walked up to your wife? Like, what would be possible for you if you had that extra layer of health? And that all starts with your fitness. What you put in your body, how you move your body shapes how you feel and perform on a daily basis. Let's talk about now how it affects everyone else. We talked about how it affects you and how you can get more out of life, how you can impact others more, how you can show up differently, you can serve others better, which, by the way, I did a whole training on how health equals wealth. And if you can increase your health, it's actually going to lead to way more wealth and accomplishment and financial gain for you. And so if you'd like to watch that whole training on how to do that, click the link in the description so you can watch that. But let's talk about how you taking care of your fitness will allow you to be perceived differently by others. Here's the problem. Our world is very superficial. I've read countless studies on this. And I don't know where the exact number lands, but somewhere between 70 and 90% of communication is nonverbal. And so when you show up to a new environment, people are immediately judging you by how you look. It's not just your body, but it's also your hair, your clothes, how you stand, how you carry yourself, your facial expressions. It's this combination of nonverbal communication, and your body is a main foundation of that. And so you should be asking yourself is, what does my body say? If my body is a billboard that I'm carrying around that says something about me, and it's communicating more than I could ever say with my words, is what does your body say? What does the billboard of your body say? And for me, as someone who wants to be the best leader I can be, not just for me, we're talking about for others, and I want to make the best impact I can. I want to serve people. I want to motivate them. I want to inspire them. I want to lead them well. If my body is a billboard that says something that I don't want to, and it loses me trust, I immediately lose an opportunity for impact. So ask yourself this right now, is what does my body say? I firmly believe your body is a direct reflection of your habits and your routines. And whether people admit that or not, they think the same thing. I've heard from so many different people. This isn't me. Obviously, I'm the health guy and I may be biased, but I've heard from so many other business owners that say, hey, if someone is extremely overweight, I won't invest with them. Not because they're not amazing people, I just don't have a level of trust there because there's a level of discipline that they don't have in a certain area. And if you're hearing this, know that I'm not judging you. If you're overweight, I love you. I think you're amazing. I have zero judgment for you and you can live your life however you want. But I say this from someone who cares. One, because I want you to be your best. And I firmly believe if you're not healthy, you can't be your best. If you are overweight, you're not gonna have the energy levels you want. You're not gonna have the confidence you want. You're not gonna have the health that you want. Number two is I've lost a ton of family members from health-related complications, specifically heart disease, which a big part of heart disease is the weight that you carry. And you being overweight directly leads to a bigger propensity for heart failure. So I say this from someone who's lost his father, lost his grandfather, lost a ton of other family members from heart failure. You being overweight puts you in a dangerous position. And I'm not judging you for being overweight, but there's a danger there, but there's also so much of an opportunity. Is if you have the life that you want already, there's still way more that you can accomplish. Or if you don't have the life you want, maybe it's on the other side of you becoming the best version of you. So I want you to ask yourself is, what does my body say about me? What does the billboard that I'm carrying around say to the people around me? And if I want to have trust from people, if I want to have respect from people, if I want to gain their authority so that I can make an impact on them, is my body doing me a disservice? And if so, I should be changing that. Why? Not because I just need to look good. That's a cool part of it and it helps, but because I want to be the person I need to be for the people around me. I want to be the person that I'm supposed to be so that others can have what they need. Your health isn't about you. You need to understand that. Your fitness isn't about you. This isn't just some selfish thing. And I think that's where I'm different than most health coaches or fitness coaches, that I'm not just preaching abs and biceps and some sort of vanity metric that's gonna make you feel cool and make you look good at the pool. Like, those are really awesome byproducts. And I'm not doubting that. I love looking good and I love being confident in my body. But what's so much more important is how you show up on a daily basis, the impact that you can make, whether or not you're around for your family. And so when we ask the question, how does fitness directly correlate with leadership? It does in every area, both for how you show up, like we talked about, the energy, the confidence, the mental clarity that you carry, but also how others perceive you, the respect you can gain, the trust you can gain. And so if you combine those two together, of you showing up as your best because you've given everything you have to optimize your fitness, and others are perceiving you better, they're trusting you more, they're trusting the level of discipline you are, they're seeing the body billboard that you're carrying, and they immediately subconsciously trust you. If those happen together, you have way more opportunity for impact. Because again, this isn't about you. This isn't about you being awesome for you's sake. It's for you to be able to impact the people you care about at a deeper level. Your fitness directly correlates to your leadership. One example of this that I love is one of the amazing clients that we get to serve. His name's Gary Harper. This guy is one of the most successful people I know, is an amazing father, is an amazing husband, is an amazing business leader, is a consultant, gets to travel almost every week and serve other businesses, is a multimillionaire. This guy is just incredibly successful in every area of his life. However, when he first came to us, he was extremely overweight. And he's one of those guys that was finding success in every area besides his body. And actually had a hard time kind of wrestling with this. It's like, do I really need this? Does it matter that I'm overweight? I'm making such an impact already. Like, I don't see how my life would improve that much. But he knew that health-related issues long-term would be on the horizon if he didn't make a change. And so even though he didn't see a short-term benefit from it, he's like, hey, I wanna be around for my kids. I wanna be around for my grandkids. I wanna make sure I live a long, full life so I can make a longer impact, not just a today impact. And so he joined our team, he joined the starting line, and he's lost over 100 pounds. And what has happened from that is not just the amazing physical changes, which if you see his changes in his pictures, we'll put it right up here so you can see it. If you see the transformation he's made, it's really inspiring. But my favorite part about this is not just the physical changes, it's the changes he's seeing in his day-to-day life. There's a couple things I want to note. One is when he goes and does coaching, consulting for the clients that he works with. He'll spend all day with these clients, he's teaching with them, he's pouring into them, he's breaking down their business, and at the end of the day, he is spent. And what used to happen in these days is he would actually go at lunch and go take a nap in his car, and he was wiped, and I would have to reset and really get himself back in the mood. And the second half of the day, he felt like he was struggling and falling apart and was barely giving anything to people. And he says now that at the end of his days, he still has way more energy left. He still gets to hang out with his wife and pour into him. He still gets to go hang out with his grandkids and pour into them. He has so much more to give. And what's so cool and my favorite part about this is now, because of this change, again, not just the physical change, but the internal change, his family's not getting the rest of him. His family's still getting the best of him. His family is still getting the love and the encouragement and the best dad of Gary Harper, the best grandpa of Gary Harper that he can give, because he has more energy to give. It's amazing life change. But what is amazing about this too is I don't even know that he was expecting this, but he's actually found way more success too. His businesses has grown, his companies produce more revenue, he's started new businesses, his investments have all grown. He has found way more success. Why? Because he's showing up different and people are trusting him at a different level. So much so that he's getting a lot more people that are hiring him now that didn't hire him before because they didn't trust him. And so all the things that I just explained about how people judge you and perceive you and how you can create way more with a better health and a better fitness is directly correlated to his story. Not only did he produce more results in his life, he's now able to make a better impact on the world around him. Be like Gary. Don't keep putting your fitness off. Don't wait until something tragic happens. One of my favorite phrases is this: wake up before your wake-up call. Before the heart attack happens, before the pain happens, before something tragic happens, change it now. Because you being the leader you're called to be is on the other side of you changing you. And it starts with your fitness. Better energy, better confidence, better mental clarity, all will support every other area of your life. So if you will take your fitness seriously, everything will change for you. And I wanna give you one little practical resource to help you do that. If you're inspired by this, if you're encouraged by this, and you're like, all right, I get it, I wanna be a better leader, and it starts with me and my body, I would love for you to do one thing, and it's to download the free ebook that I've put in the description below. This ebook is gonna tell you exactly how to eat for your body, exactly how to start moving for your body, and how to get testing done to figure out how to make sure your body is optimal and your health is the best it can be. Download that free resource so that you can begin to make a change today. Wake up before your wake-up call. Don't wait till it gets too bad. Make the change now. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you in the next one.